Hey everyone, Rob here, and I just want to do some updates. I know that the eruption has been over for a little bit of time now, but I thought I would give you a little update since it's been over and what's been going on. So we see here the latest risk assessment map coming out of the meteorological office here in Iceland. Obviously, because the eruption is over, a lot of the risk has gone down, and you can see some yellows, which is pretty low, and then the red, which is zone 3, where the eruption was, this Svæði 3. This, of course, is a higher sort of danger area. And then, of course, orange as well, and a lot of this is following the pattern of where the lava has actually gone. They did note, however, that magma collection has once again started under Svartsengi, which is, I mean, as we all know, right beside the Blue Lagoon. It's sort of this area that we are constantly seeing, time and time again, eruption after eruption. And it's this, in this area 3 that we're really focusing on. And of course, the geothermal plant is in this area, and the Blue Lagoon, I mean, if you say that. Now, the speed of the uplift is going at a similar speed to the previous events, and I think there's, 9 now. And they do want to make everyone very well aware that although it is not currently erupting, it's still extremely dangerous. The lava rim's still kind of active, and there's a risk of collapse. And, just in general, this area is dangerous. It's still very, very hot underneath. Now, while the accumulation of magma continues under Svartsengi, a new magma flow and even an eruption can be expected in the Sundhnúks crater series, which is this area here. You can see kind of the wording in the middle, Sundhnúksgeigur. Probably butchered that. So at this time, it's too early to say if and when the next event might occur. Although the eruption is over, there's still, of course, activity in the lava rim, and can it be expected to continue to creep forward in the coming days, and that's just sort of the settling of it. It's not actively coming up. So there is a risk of collapse, and it's therefore, once again, very, very dangerous to cross this area. I did want to point out a couple things. Before we do that, though, let's just take a look at the earthquake seismic activity over the last 48 hours in the Reykjanes Peninsula area, and as you can see here, not much going on. It's been not the best weather, but it also is showing that nothing's really happening. It's all very, very low, spaced well apart, except for this one little bit here that had a little bit of an uptick. But if you look at some of the images here, these bigger ones are not even in the area that we've seen the eruption over the last little bit, so they are in other parts of the areas. So you have this piece of information. We can take a look at the table, and we can see Stóra-Skógfell does have quite a few. And if we look at everything over 2 and open those, we can see there's only 3 of them. A depth of 3.5, 4.4 kilometers down, and the magnitude was 2, 2.2, 2.4. So not particularly big. One last thing I do want to show, and I saw this on the Facebook group, which is like Iceland geology, seismic and volcanic activity. It's super awesome. We can see here a satellite image from the IceStar, I believe is what it is. Imagery from them on the eruption area from September 13th, but on the right-hand side, what's going to kind of giving that away. On the right-hand side here, we can see the old Stóra-Skógfell, and then this big landmass here is, of course, the newer ones that's been going on for the past, basically a year almost. So 11 months, I'd say. What we're going to see is, as I scroll up, the difference, August 19 to September 13th. Now you can see just how much land coverage, and I wish I could just go back and forward a bit faster. But you can see how much land coverage, especially look up in this sort of top area in the north of the new area. Once we snap down to the other one, boop, there we go. We can see all of the new area right above. And there's even reports coming out of the media saying that if it was to erupt again in the same power, the same size, there's a side-by-side for you, there is a chance that within 24 hours it could hit the main road that connects Reykjavik with the Keflavik airport. I'm not sure exactly how accurate that is, but you can definitely see the difference between the two in just 1 month, how much land coverage was occurring just from the volcano. Grindavik seems to be pretty safe. It's pretty interesting to also see the fortifications and how well that they seem to be working. You can see here around the Blue Lagoon, there's all the fortifications. And then, of course, Grindavik as well. So that's pretty much it for now. It's, as I said, brief updates. It's a good side-by-side comparison of what's going on. Thought I would share that with all of you. And, of course, anything else that comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. So thanks so much for watching.